Good morning, everyone. I quickly wanted to go over a couple of the Three Amigos setups that occurred yesterday morning, even during a quiet market leading into FOMC today, which can often happen quiet leading into the announcement, which happens today at 2 o'clock. So just be careful if you're trading this afternoon. I would advise against it, but you guys, of course, will do whatever you want. So I wanted to show you how the Three Amigos can still work out even when we have a quiet market. And the downside is that it could take a while to get to your first target, which can, of course, be frustrating. But if you've got the patience to wait it out, then it can often still work out. So yesterday morning, looking at yesterday, we did move higher. When you look at it after the fact, it looks like, oh wow, we went higher all day long. But if you were sitting through it, it was really quiet and slow, and like I said, took forever to get to your targets. The way I use the Three Amigo is, and you can use Dan's indicators from Integrity Traders. He programmed them for Ninja. They work out really great. If you're interested in those, just go to my site and click on Ninja Indicators, and you can see how they work and so forth. If you're using 3 standard ADXs for the Three Amigo, it makes it a little harder to see the setup, but it still works out just fine. I prefer Dan's, and that's what I use. I use Sierra, but what I do is I run Ninja at the same time and just bring up his indicator. I'll just show you what it looks like real quick. This is this morning. This isn't from yesterday. But that's it right there. And when we get a setup, it'll show a blue flag on all 3 of them. So it makes it a lot easier to see, and as it's occurring. And I'm going to be going over this setup in detail tonight at the webinar. But yesterday morning, we had an Amigo set up here at 10:05, and the way I enter is I always enter in a buy order or sell order a tick above or below the setup bar. So in this case, this was for a buy, and enter in my order a tick above this bar. Never triggers on the very next bar. So for me, that's a cancel. I cancel my order. Some people will leave their order in place as long as the 3 ADXs remain green for heading higher, but I cancel my order. In this instance, it would have worked out in spite of that. Here we had a no trigger that was an Amigo that if you decided you were still going to take it, would have stopped you out. So I prefer to pass on the no triggers, because oftentimes you're going to find those in a choppy sideways market or a market that doesn't have much momentum. So for me, I cancel. This was a counter channel setup that we took at 10:13 yesterday, approximately 10:13. And like I said, the setup yesterday, they were hitting the targets, but they were taking forever. 5-minute opening range trade setup, and before it hit the first target, like I said, it took a very long time. So if you had taken it, you were sweating that out. This was a Three Amigo right here at 10:54, where this white line is, and that did trigger and did work out for at least the 2 points. It actually worked out for more than that. But admittedly, that was a hard trade to take when we had been hanging in this area for an hour without going anywhere. But I just wanted to show you that the setups do work, and oftentimes you're going to find in the sideways choppy market, if you're using Dan's indicator or you're using the 3 standard ADXs, either way, you're going to find that the setup will cancel itself out. So you'll be sitting there thinking that you have a pending setup coming up, and then it just will cancel itself out because one of the ADXs went back to red. And all the rules and requirements for the setup are in the ebook, as well as, like I said, tonight I will go over it in detail, and I will give you all the rules and settings for the indicators and show you exactly how it works. So for those of you already trading it, I hope that helps. Those of you who are interested, I hope you come tonight. And if you do want to make your life a whole lot easier with the Three Amigos, whether you're using Ninja or not, would recommend getting Dan's indicators. Even though they are just for Ninja, I can show you easily how you can set up a free demo that you can use indefinitely for free with live data and use Dan's, like I said, as indicators. That's what I do. I use the free version of Ninja and just renew my demo every 21 days. Okay, you guys, well, I hope that helps, and we'll talk to you soon.